Lovely. Yep, time to run into me when I'm being attacked. That's always useful. You utter moron. Uh-oh. There it is. There was that giant thing. You see that? It's like a wasp of death. It's actually like a giant wasp. I was better off with a Rex. Raptors. Kind of waiting on Mercy to catch up. Also a bit paranoid that the giant bug thing's following me. Should be able to sustain ourselves with few berries. But they're going to run out pretty soonish as well. Raptor that has aggroed on me. That is an alpha. I think it's distracted. I have no idea what direction we're heading in now. Like southwest, by the looks of it. More compies. Hello, my boy. Welcome home. Would you go away? Right, foundation. We either need more thatch or more wood, and thatch was the easier one to come by. Thank you. Are you alright? Don't you dare. Don't ask me why he's in an infinite loop with us for years. Right, somewhere deep in this forest we can now have a shelter, wherever this may be. We're in the middle of... who knows what, you know what, I'll show you so you can see we're in the somewhere called the Western Approach. I don't know where that is, but if you do, well that's where I am right now. I'm going to build a storage chest. I'm going to build a mortar and pestle, given the opportunity. I'll build a full-on storage box as well. Another thing we're going to need is a campfire outside so I can actually make food. But we need Mercy to come back. Leave Mercy alone, you ass. Mercy, I need some stone for a start. Need a campfire. Need a mortar and pestle. I can't just upgrade this to like wood, can I? No. Things have really gone downhill. We find ourselves stuck deep within a rainforest somewhere. Having lost all of our friends to the wrecks. We're not exactly in a safe space in here either. Grab some spark powder, that might be of use. Narcotics, we'll make some tranquilizer arrows as well. That should allow us to tame some more stuff. We'll go back to the old practice of having to get things to help protect us. We'll need to find a water source here at some point. We've sort of reverted back to the early stages. Attach this to pipes to store rain, irrigation, or manually deposit water for later use. Will automatically irrigate nearby crops if attached to a tap. I may bother to try to build one of those to gather rainwater. Give him some extra movement speed so he can run away easier as well. Just so he has a better chance of surviving. Right, as you are, my boy. I want to make this so that we can gather rainwater, is the idea. And then hopefully we can just stick our jars in it and it will fill the jars with rainwater, question mark. Because we definitely had a good time with this before. So we do need a pipe. Is there any type of pipe that we need, or just any kind of pipe? Guess I'll put an intake pipe then. Right, not an intake pipe then. A regular old horizontal pipe. I'll put it there. Not irrigated, doesn't have water in it yet either. I have no idea if that's going to work or not, but I think for now, that's going to be it for a while. Well, until I come back next. Right then, we're back in. Now, I did a little bit of thinking. Plan A, we simply build a bed, store all my gear. So we store all of this because we can remake all of this other than the recipe. It wouldn't be a big deal. Simply teleport out to stay alive, because dying in this situation because I didn't do that would be incredibly dumb this far in. Plan B is the more interesting one, which is we don't build a bed, we don't get a point of reference on the map for where exactly I am. I can guess I'm over in the sort of lower left region of the map, the southeast region, because we've seen the pillar and we'll be able to go up there when the sun's rise and have a look around. As long as we're careful. And we basically play it where it lies and try and make our way back, which is more interesting in terms of gameplay. I'm here to play a video game and I would rather have some actual gameplay. I'm not sure if that's water I'm seeing reflecting over there. Maybe the ocean. So I think I will go with plan B unless it gets to a situation where it's like, right, there's a wreck standing outside, then I would build a bed and just get out of here as fast as possible. I shouldn't be walking so brazenly up here. If I have to, what I'll do is clear out some of these trees while we're up here to sort of get a line of sight, and so I can actually see what's going on. Because the main problem right now is just knowing where I am. Yeah, that looks like a body of water down there to me. There may in fact be water down here. Yeah, that's definitely an ocean over there. I say that it may actually just be the trees looking weird. So that would be due north. Makes this northeast. And if there's water northeast of us toward the 80 marker in the lower left, and I'm looking sort of back on myself toward where we've come from, in which case we should be able to see that hook point. Also, I realise now we were not at the furthest west point on the map. We can see the furthest west point. I'm not sure that is water down there. In fact, I don't think it is. Alright, that there is just more forest all the way through, it looks like. So we are well and truly stuck in this place. Yep, that's just eastwards, which is pretty much where we want to be going. But we haven't made it to the central island with all the giant redwood looking trees, because we did see that when we were heading back. What we will do is make a bow and arrow, because I think the crossbow does more damage and we want to be able to rapidly shoot some tranquilizers. That should allow us to tame a bit more. How many are we at now? 12 should be enough. A bow should be relatively simple to make. We'll make some narcotics anyway. I don't want to run into anything. I want to be able to see it long before I get into a fight, and for that reason I should also be getting bowlers. I should not be free roaming out here for no reason. I'll take 4 on. And let's go hunting for a tame. What am I looking at? Why is there something? You see that? Don't know what that was. Don't hear anything. Don't see any unusual movement. See a lot of movement from the plants. As the trees do err on the side of the rapid movement you see in a game like The Witcher. Like that looks like the Snowy Mountain. But isn't, because it's not to the north. Unless we're off to the side of the Snowy Mountain. But we haven't even discovered that yet. I suppose there are mountains in more places than just that. I don't want to venture down here because I can't see a way back up easily. I've just regained a thought that I had yesterday after playing, which was, I don't know if that giant bug thing is tracking me in any way, which is quite worrying. Because I don't think even if I was back at my original base, I would be equipped in terms of weaponry to deal with that. It would basically just be whether my guys could take it down or not. What I'm actually going to do is try and, well, we'll let Mercy roam around, and then I'm going to also clear out some of this stuff around here. There you go. It's a bit of natural light. We don't have a great deal of light coming in here, but it's better than nothing. I thought we could just throw more stone, really, which we can do. We need our armor, we need our tools, we need our everything. As this area's more dangerous than my previous home, almost ran into that fire. I kind of want a stone foundation as well. I know it's not necessary, but it does look right. Water is the big problem currently. Just to show you, we're currently at 1 water out of 100. So barely sustained ourselves at all. Still just sitting on 1 water. I think we really do need to go and find it. There's a lot of light in here now anyway. I'll get stimulants on me just in case. Narcotics on me just in case we find something that we can hunt. You can take this, and I will put this into here. Right, I think that's all we're going to really need. Put my tool in there. Put my broken stuff in there. Let's go look for some water. I'm basically just heading downhill. Let's make sure I know exactly where my home is. It's westward. We're heading east. Right, so this is a cliff face. Oh, no it's not. Let me just open up more. Can I get up this rock? I can't. Right, so there's water over there. Is this where I think it is? Let's head over this way. Right, there is water. Right, so we're actually near the hook. I know where this is now. I know exactly where this is now. Guess who forgot to bring his drinks containers? And we will go for that big green thing as well. Right, so now I know where we are. We can get some wood from this. Not that I really need it. Now that I know where we are, I feel a fair bit safer just running through here because I do know the area better. And in that case, we're probably close enough because we're up that hook. Because we need 1560 on the left side. We're at the top of that hook. And I think my home's not actually too far. Just this way. I thought that 30 fortitude would be enough to deal with most places' temperature. This place is 35 degrees. Yes, we're actually really not that far from, well, that place down there. I feel a lot more comfortable now knowing that. Waste of resources really, but it's what it is. I think this just remains how it is here for now. And we head on out. I will take my jars with me. Just need to gather mercy. Right, minor issue, I don't know where mercy is. I'm just sort of circling the base whistling and I cannot hear nor see him. So he's either been chased off by something. He ran into a Virizinosaur is what happened. Rest in peace, Mercy. We're going to return to our base with a very sad tale, because nothing good has really come of this adventure. We'll just take what we can, and make our way back home. Not only did we lose some of the oldest members of our group, well, the oldest member of the group, Tenebrous, alongside Amir, Piss, ARK, and Amir, I think there's another one here as well, is there not? Amir, ARK, Lance, Swibblecush, the newer member, and Tenebrous. Lance being the newest member of the group. Sadly never got an opportunity to see our home base. And now Mercy as well, added to the list of ones that never made it back home. In a way it's sad that Londo and Tenebrous have been around for a fairly long time, so it's Dolores and Dylan. But in particular those two were in the group with each other all the time. It's the one time that they've gone on a separate adventure. I just thought to myself, we could probably make a raft if I go and grab my resources. And that way we could sail back instead. I say that, but we do have movement speed out the backside. And we do have our water now. So we should just be able to sprint the distance. This thing needs to go away because it's sharking around me far too much and I can't hit it. Because I'm bad at the video game. Trying to think of a name for this guy. Something along the lines of strength or hope or... better days, that kind of thing. Thank you for dragging these two Dilophosaurs over to my unconscious guy. 3 Dilophosaurs over to my unconscious guy, Parasol. I'll be certain to pay the debt to you. Once I've dealt with these idiots. Right, where'd you go? You don't get away with that. There's another Iguanodon here. I just don't think we can actually knock it unconscious. We can try though. Thankfully it worked. Call her Hope. And call him... no idea. I think there is a name beginning with I. I might have to look it up. A name beginning with I that means strength or bravery or something like that. That quick Google search. Isaiah was the name I was thinking of. Ian is also an option, but Isaiah was what I was thinking of. So Hope and Isaiah. I'm not sure how that thing... it keeps walking at me. I'm not sure if that's just... yeah, I don't like that at all. Isaiah. Welcome, Isaiah. The thing is concerning me fairly greatly. It's also doing that thing that creatures not always do of going near the unconscious. Which is never useful. She took a fair whack of damage from me firing arrows at her. Isaiah's alright, but she took the brunt of it, really. And there's Hope. So we now have 2 new friends that can journey back with us. I do not have the ability to make an Iguanodon saddle. I do now. The Iguanodon saddle. Here we go. This is what you want to see. She has 100% movement. He has 100% movement. 405 weight. 375 weight. What's your health and damage like? He's got better health. 88 damage. But he has better health and damage. So we ride on the back of her. Here we go. And these guys have a bipedal stance. And a... yeah, they've got like combat stance. And then twinkle toes. Thank you for your time. I have been a little aberrant. May your days be joyful, and your nights peaceful. Take care.